Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining me today. It is Robson, and today we're going to be talking about Kelso Beauty. So it has launched their own in-house beauty brand, which was very exciting. This happened at the end of 2017. It was around November, December that they launched this brand, and it was very exciting because, you know, Itkiz has always sold other people's makeup brands, and it's really exciting that they made something that was homegrown and tailored towards the South African customer. And also because it's, you know, because it's homegrown, you get that local flavor coming through in the names and the color choices and stuff like that, and it was just really exciting. So I've had the amazing opportunity of getting to work with the Kelso brand on letting you guys know what the products are and just trying stuff out and all of that. And I've actually also just gone in store. Other than the stuff that they sent me, I went in store and I dropped some money on 2 occasions on buying stuff, because I wanted to do this video and I wanted to share as much as possible with you guys so that you can see a lot more of what the range is about and all of that. So if you're interested in hearing more about Kelso Beauty, keep on watching. So my entire face today is done using Kelso Beauty products. That is everything from brows to concealer to blush, lip products, my highlights, every single thing is done using Kelso Beauty products. So the first product that I want to speak about today is the liquid foundation from Kelso Beauty. Now this foundation is an SPF 15 and it's a medium coverage foundation. So I obviously just covered my entire face with it, about 4 pumps I think. I went in first with like 2.5 pumps, and then I went in a bit more on my cheek area so that I could build the coverage up. I used the shade Cape Town Cashews, how cute is that? I love the names of the foundations, honestly. They are so cool. There's stuff like Soweto Espresso, Bloom Cookie Dough, and a whole lot of other cool names like Untitled Chocolate and stuff. And it really just, it's so cool because it's all stuff that we can relate to and stuff that we know of, like, you know, these cities and stuff like that, and you can relate to it, and I think that's really cool. So this foundation retails for 249.95 cents, and it does come in 14 shades. I just have to say I really like this packaging. When I went into store and I saw how this looked, I was really just so in love with it. I feel like the packaging that they went for is very sleek and modern looking, and I just think it just gives an overall just really nice appeal. When you just overall look at the brand in store, it looks really just so nice and sleek, and I love it. Even though it's plastic, it still comes across very like upmarket as opposed to something that looks cheap. Okay, so now when it comes to priming your face, they have the illuminating primer and there's also a mattifying primer. I only have the illuminating one and not the mattifying one, but basically the illuminating one is going to obviously make you illuminate and look more glowy, and obviously the mattifying one will help combat oiliness and stuff like that. This also retails for 249 rand. So this is the translucent powder. Mind all my dirt, obviously I've been using these products, so you know, they're a bit messy, but this is the translucent powder, and I don't know, there's something about it that I really love. I used it to set my under eyes today. I've been wearing this face for like the whole day, so it's been on my face for like 8 hours maybe. So this is my face after 8 hours of wearing makeup. I know. So this powder, it's a translucent powder, but it's not exactly translucent. It's got like a slight beige tint to it, and I absolutely love it. I always get really afraid when I use like white translucent powders, and I think this is going to be really nice, especially for darker skinned women who want to use a translucent powder but are a bit like scared of using something that's a super white powder and worried about like flashback and all of that. So the Kelso Beauty translucent powder in the shade Sutherland Sky retails for 249 rand. Okay, so let's talk concealers. I've got 2 of the concealers here. This is the light shade and this is the deep shade, and there's also a medium shade as well. So I have used the light shade under my eye area, and then I also use the deep shade a little bit on my cheekbones to contour that area as well. The concealer stick obviously just like winds up like that, and you can see like that's how you get your product out. So I find that these concealers blend out really nicely. I did use a beauty blender to blend out my under eye area as well as my cheekbones as well, and it blended really nicely. So I was quite impressed by that, especially because it only costs 149 Rand for these concealer sticks. So that's really affordable, I think, for concealer, and it's given a decent amount of coverage as well. It's not super sheer. Now let's talk about this bronzer. You can see this is a gold bronzer, guys. Look at it. I'm going to show you. That is some fire bronzer, right? This bronzer, when I was in the store, by the way, it's called a North Beach Body. How cute is that? So when I was in Edgar's at the Kelso Beauty counter, the girl Precious who works there was telling me that this is such a good seller, and when I used it today, you can see how beautiful and golden I look with the bronzer, and it just is so amazing, and it photographs really nicely. It comes across so beautifully on the skin, and I think this is going to be exceptional on darker skin tones. And for some of you girls, you could even almost use it as a highlight and it would look really, really beautiful. So this is such a nice bronzer. So this bronzer retails for 209.95 Rand. It does only come in one shade, so it's just this gold shade that is available at the moment, and I'm sure they might actually expand their range at some point, but for now it just comes in the gold shade, which is smoking. That is so hot, right? Such a hot shade. I'm in love with it. So the Kelso Beauty range also comes with a pressed powder foundation. This is essentially just a pressed powder, and it retails for 229.95, and it comes in 5 different shades. I've got the shade Bloom Cookie Dough, and this is the perfect shade for me to use on my skin tone. Okay, so now let's talk blush. You can see I've got 2 beautiful blushes here. This is a bit of a pink magenta shade, and then this one is a beautiful coral shade. I'm absolutely in love with them. This coral shade is called Jionni Streets, and this is what it looks like. You can see it's just a very pretty coral shade, and it's got like flecks of gold in it as well. It's really beautiful. And the shade that I'm actually wearing today is this one here, which is this magenta shade. Here, you can see that. That's the shade that I'm actually wearing on my cheeks today, and this is called, I'm gonna kill this one, I'm so sorry, I apologize in advance. Magobus Cloth Cherry. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry, this is so bad. That was the worst pronunciation ever. So these are just 2 of the 4 shades of blushes that are available, and they retail for 199 Rand. Nice, eh? I love that they both have a bit of a sheen to them. Like, they're not matte, they've got like a nice glow to them. Like, I love a glowy look. That is my aesthetic, as you guys can see. You know, like I put highlight like everywhere so that I look glowy, so I like a blush like this with a bit of shimmer in it. Okay, so let's talk eyeshadow quads. These are really nice. This is the one that I'm loving so much. This is called Bushveld Dreaming, and it's a very golden bronze shimmer palette. I'm actually using this shade here from the quad. I'm using this as my highlight. Can you see that? I hope you can see it, yeah. And then I've also got another one, and it's called Neisner Forest Forever, and this is it. It's like got a beautiful like purple shade, a bit of green, it's got this like bone shade, and then also a bit of a beige shade as well. These are really nice and blendable, which is what I like about them. And there are 2 other quads available, and each of these retail for 209 Rand, and they're just really nice if you just want to like throw it in your bag or something. It's like you can literally create a little eye look with this without like putting too much effort into it. Like, I've literally just used like one eyeshadow on my whole lid and in the crease, and then I used the second eyeshadow just here on the inner corner, and then the same eyeshadow from the lid I've put on the lower lash line as well. So it's really simple and easy to create like a nice simple look, and to be just like really quick with it. So I like these eyeshadows quite a bit. So the range also carries a brow pencil. This is a kohl brow pencil, and it's what I've used to create my brows today. It's really nice. It's got a bit of a waxy consistency. This is the shade brown, so it only comes in 2 separate shades, and it's brown and black. So I feel like this really gives my brows some color, but at the same time it keeps it in place because it's got a bit of a waxy formula to it, and it does retail for 129 Rand. So today I did use this liquid eyeliner here, and it is in the shade black, and I used that to create my wing liner today. I haven't worn a wing in the longest time. So the thing I love about this felt tip is that it gives you like a nice precision when you're creating your wing liner, and this does retail for $159.95. So Kelso Beauty did launch mascaras as well, obviously, and this is the black volumizing mascara, which I am using on my lashes today. There are 5 shades of mascara, and that does include cobalt, brown, and black. I have to tell you guys that I love a brown mascara, especially for the gym. I feel like that gives you like a really more natural look. The mascaras retail for $159.95. I was quite impressed that Kelso Beauty decided to launch these little tubs of eye pigments. So these are literally loose pigments that you have, and they actually released it in 5 different shades. And I was quite impressed by that because there's shades like purple and blue as well. And then I've got the silver shade here, which is called Chrome. And then I've got a brown shade here, which is called Sugarbirds and Sweets. So this is what the loose pigments look like, just swatched on my hands, you can see there. And basically these are really nice. Like, I was quite impressed for a brand that's just launched to come out with loose pigments. I think that is really ballsy of them, and also to come out with colors like cobalt and purple. When I was actually at the Kelso Beauty counter, the girl was wearing the blue, and I was really like, wow, I'm not as adventurous to wear the cobalt on my eyes, but it looked really beautiful. And especially like purple goes so well with brown eyes, and these jars do retail for R119.95. So the brand launched lots of lip products, including chubby sticks, a matte lipstick, a satin lipstick, lip glosses, and lip pencils. The first ones that I'm going to talk about today are the lip pencils. I've got the shades Red Earth and Velvet Wine. I am wearing Velvet Wine around my lips today, and then I've got one of the chubby sticks on, and it's just really nice. They last really long, and the colors are really nice as well. I feel like the shade Velvet Wine is just so beautiful. Look at that. That is such a stunning shade. And then this is Red Earth, which is more of a coral shade here. And they're just such beautiful, and they're really pigmented, which is what I like about them. I love a lip liner that's very pigmented. And also I feel like they're not too hard and dry on the lips. I feel like they go on really smoothly, and you're able to like glide the lip pencil on. The worst thing for me, I feel, when it comes to lip pencils, like when you've got a lip pencil and you're like, on your, on your lips, and that just feels awful. It's like almost like you're tugging at the skin on your lips, and it's just uncomfortable to put it on. So these are really nice because I feel like they just like glide on really nicely. They come in 7 shades, and they retail for $129.95. So there are glosses in the range. This is just a clear gloss, and it is called Sweet Nothings. That's so clever, Sweet Nothings. And then this is a pink shade, and it's called No Nonsense. So now for me, I feel like glosses are not always my favorite thing, but I think it's really nice that they included a clear gloss, because a lot of people like to top other lipsticks with the gloss, or even just go in with nothing and just a clear gloss. So that's really cool. There are 6 other shades that you guys can check out online or in store, and they retail for $119.95. Okay, and then when it comes to lipsticks, these are just the lipstick that they launched. These are the matte, and these are the satin. The bullets look exactly the same basically, with the color at the bottom. I think these are really cute, and again, just really nice and sleek packaging. Whether you're going for the matte or the satin, they retail for 139 Rand. The matte is available in 12 shades, and the satin is available in 12 shades as well. I have worn both of these, and I really love them, and I just really like the colors. Like, these are just really beautiful colors to wear, and they just really give you a nice pop of color. As you can see, even just the red, even though like the rest of my makeup isn't that like out there, and I've gone like really minimal on the eye, the lip just really changes it up and just like makes everything just come out a bit more. And so I really like the lip choices that they went with. And obviously there are tons more lipstick options that you guys can check out in terms of color and stuff like that. You guys can check it out in store. I really suggest you go in store, guys. Like, honestly, I was so impressed when I saw what the counters look like. Okay, so now let's talk chubby sticks. So I've got 7 of the 8 chubby sticks that are available, and they retail for 119.95 Rand. All of these chubby sticks are just really nice, and I love the colors. You can see here, I love the colors. The colors are really pretty. Alright, and chubby sticks are really nice if you just want to like throw them in your bag. Like for me, chubby sticks are always in my gym makeup bag, in my car, and also at my desk. Like, I love a chubby stick because it's a perfect thing if you just want to put on without really looking in the mirror. Today I am wearing the shade Lerato. I love the shade. It's so pretty, and that's the shade obviously that I've got on my lips. Again, I'm just so impressed that for a brand that just launched, they also came out with some tools, and two of the tools that I really like, this is the sponge, and then they've also released a silicone applicator, like really cool. So the silicone one here retails for $54.95. The sponge, I think it's 69 Rand if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on it because I did lose the sticker on it. And I'm really excited that they came out with the silicone blender. I think that's really cool that the brand like launched that. They also launched some brushes. So the brushes range from like 39 Rand to like 75 bucks. I feel like for a brand new beauty brand, they've really come out with a nice range of products. And as I said, today my whole face is using Kelso Beauty. I have been wearing the makeup for the whole day now, guys. I encourage you guys to obviously just go in store and go check the brand out for yourself and see everything that they have to offer, and also look at my blog because I'm going to put all the swatches of everything that I do have on there. You'll find all the foundation shades and the lipstick shades that I do have. I'm going to swatch them for you guys on my blog, so I'm going to leave a link down below. And if you guys have tried out the brand, let me know what you think. I know I've been talking about it a lot, and a lot of people are like curious to know like what are the different shades and how many things are available, what is blendability of the eyeshadows and stuff like that. And as I said, there will also be a tutorial coming very soon using the brand as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.